All right, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Nika. I'm Assistant Director of Sales in Alila Kothaifaru Maldives. It's a very good day today, very sunny, and I will be happy to introduce you our Alila Kothaifaru from the island. We will do live inspection today, and thank you so much to our partners with Maldives for the opportunity. So we shall begin. So I will give you a small brief of the Alila Kothaifaru, where we are and how to get to us first. We are a very new property which has been open since 15th of May 2022. So we are not even 1 year. At the moment, we are 9-month baby, let's say. Still, there are some parts of the developing that we are still trying to experiment, to introduce some new things. But at the moment, we had a very great start, very great festive season, and a lot of positive, very, very amazing guest feedback. So I will try to give us a small idea of who we are today. So we are located in the Ra Atoll, which is 45 minutes by seaplane from Mali International Airport. At the moment, we do not have our own lounge, but since there is a new terminal in TMA, and we are using TMA lounge, which is quite nice. We also do provide for the guests some small snacks, sandwiches, some of the coffee and tea as well. So soon we are also awaiting for our own vehicle for the TMA transportation from the airport to the seaplane terminal as well. So this will be coming soon. We will announce to all agents and all of our partners. So our island, first, one very great thing about our island is a fully natural island. So once we will walk around, you will see a green, lush vegetation, tropical jungles. This is what the real Maldives are. And also we are located, since we are in the little bit of age of the Ra Atoll, it's very private, very calm. There is no much traffic of the seaplane, of the speedboats. You will feel the full peacefulness and full relaxation when you come to our island. All right, so at the moment I'm standing in the Mirus Bar. This is our main bar, and it's translated from Maldivian as chili. So we have our chili bar here, and the meaning of this bar is mostly we really trying as Alila, like what Alila actually means. Alila is translated from Sanskrit as surprisingly different. So we are trying to surprise our guests with everything on this island, starting from very unusual cocktails and mocktails, which we actually also introduced to our guests here. Our very, very unique cocktail here is coconut Negroni, a special Mirus, a little bit spicy cocktail, which all of our guests love it. So we really try to give some very interesting, creative, some new experience to our guests. So let's walk around a little bit. So just a few steps away from the Mirus Bar, you can see our main pool. It's quite long, infinity pool. And on the left side from me, we have our main restaurant, which is called Sea Salt. The Sea Salt restaurant is one of our also all-day dining restaurant for all of the guests. So breakfast, lunch, and dinner for all of the meal plans served in this restaurant, as well as for the breakfast at the moment. Hello, good afternoon. Yeah, sure, no worries. So the Sea Salt restaurant for the breakfast, we is having a semi-buffet. So there is some cold cuts, some cheeses in the buffet, but then you can also order the main dish from the a la carte menu for the breakfast. Lunch and dinner served as the full a la carte style, and it's included for half board, full board, all inclusive guests. All meals will be included in this restaurant. Yeah. Also, the little bit of story behind our Sea Salt restaurant, why we call it Sea Salt. Actually, I think we are one and only, let's say, resort in the Maldives that's producing the salt, and all the salt that we're using in the dishes, in the spa, in the rooms, actually of our own production. We take in the water from this beautiful Indian Ocean, sterilize it, vaporize it, and get our own natural, very, very tasty salt. So this is, I think, one of our unique points and very sustainable initiative that we took to introduce in the Maldives. All right, let's have a walk a little bit. So I mentioned you earlier that we are fully natural islands. So this actually allows us to have a very great beach around most of the areas of the island with this very soft white sand. So you can see here we have the main area. So the guests who stay in the water villas and would like to use the beach, we have some Sandbank here, and guests can also go and swim and enjoy the beach on this side. It's a very beautiful day today. So amazing to you to show, and I hope you will enjoy and see all the beauty of the island. Also, one of the very interesting points about Alila, when Alila choose a place to build a resort or the hotel, most of the time, and actually all of the time, 100% of the time, it tries to not to destroy the landscape, not to destroy the nature, but adapt to the landscape. So when our island, when the resort, when the villas were built, built in the way that we were saved more than 80% of the vegetation. So that's why even when you're in the beach villas, you really feel that you're in the jungle and fully surrounded with the green jungles and tropical vegetation. So now we are moving to our reception area. You could see actually that we are the style that we are using in the restaurants, in the reception, the architecture itself, it's very simple, minimalistic. We're using like three colors most of the times only. It's a wooden color, the black color, and the gray stone color. So these three colors in the combination making you feel fully relaxed and not like very aggressive colors, and then make you feel that actually you're in the Maldives. Oh, good afternoon. So here we are at our reception. Normally for the check-in, check-out of the guests, we are doing directly in the villa. Each villa is assigned with a personal host, let's say butler. And the personal host is communicating with the guest via WhatsApp, via some application which is called Status, and always on the contact with the guest for any needs, for any assistance. But still, people who would like to go around and come and ask for the buggy or ask something from the reception is also always open. We are walking now towards our cafe, but at the same time, on the left side, I will show you our library. Oh, good afternoon. Hello, hello. So our library is a place for the business people or for people who would like to chill in the AC room and read a book, or also maybe work with their laptop, as well as soon we are planning to install few PCs. And then the guests who would like to camp for the business work and doing some remote job, they can also use the space as a working area. They are following you. I happy guest. So another outlet that we have is our Café Pibaty. This is our local Starbucks, as some of the managers used to call it. This cafe is open from morning time until around 6 o'clock. So the guests actually who would like to have some light snacks, light lunch, also can order it here, but it will be more of the salad, some sandwiches. We try to experiment more to add maybe some of the bowls or some more items, but at the moment it's very light, very just like things, for example, for people who need their breakfast but would like to have some sandwich, it's an ideal place, as well as to have a cup of coffee and look at the beautiful view on the ocean. Also, one of the things that we are providing to our guests is from 3 to 4, we provide an afternoon tea, which is complimentary for all of the guests. And you can see there's so much selection of different herbs, of different teas. And our barista, our tea maker, are going to make the beautiful tea in this very interesting shape cup. So for all of the guests, the afternoon tea from 3 to 4 is complimentary, as well as we providing some local snacks, such as some banana chips or some Maldivian chips and cookies. So it's really very authentic local Maldivian experience. We're having quite a lot of guests today, right? Moving forward, our island is actually not too small, not too big. It's a medium size of an island, total 11 hectares. In the length, it will be approximately, let's say, 750 meter in a length together with a jetty, and in a width, approximately 200 to 150 meters. So very medium size of an island, more of a boutique style. And I would say the concept of the island is mostly we are focusing on the adult travelers, on the travelers who would like to have like really peaceful retreat vacation, and more really on the couples, honeymooners, anniversary, but at the same time, since Maldives is very popular destination for the families, we do accept kids. And we have our kids room, kids play Alila. It's a small kids club. At the moment, there is no kids, but we do provide some special activities for the kids. It's weekly and monthly activity list, and we're trying to interact kids to engage them more in the educational program, in making something with their hands, to do some activities outside, not only sit inside and look at the TV or the tab, but mostly trying to interact the guests. Sooner in the plans, maybe that to extend a little bit for outside area, but since at the moment it's on the negotiation stage, of sure at the moment we are using only this space, but in this case in future we have more areas to show. I will definitely let you know. And on this side we have some teens corner with the table tennis and the pool, billiard table. So for teens or for adults who would like to do some play some table tennis, they can always use this space. Next to us, also we also have since we are located in very wild area, we have a very beautiful house suite. So for the guests who would like to go snorkeling, we provide snorkeling mask, fins, and life jacket complimentary. They can borrow it from the water sport center. Also, we have non-motorized water sports activities such as kayaking, paddleboard, some windsurfing, but it's on chargeable basis. And in the one of the unique things in this property, we try to protect the nature. So that's why we also do not use any motorized activities at the moment. So only non-motorized activities. Also, if you have the guests who love diving and the divers, professional divers, I would recommend you to advise them to visit our atoll, because in our atoll there are really amazing places for diving. There are some places where nobody has even dived. So we have a marine biologist who is living on this island and now exploring the sites for the diving, exploring the sites for the snorkeling. But so far, all the comments that we received, the reef and the dive spots are very clean, are very world class and very beautiful with a lot of corals, a lot of fishes. Also, since we are in Roa Atoll, we are quite popular for our mantas as well. So there are special days and season. Actually, the season starts from, let's say, August to October, but sometimes it's changed. Even now, the people, okay, when they go for diving or snorkeling, there is a very high chance to see mantas. So we do provide some special trips to see the mantas. And plus, also one more thing about our island that yesterday actually happened again. If you know about Sea of Stars, the bioluminescent plankton, which is shining at night, and you can really see all the shining like Sea of Stars, like as on the pictures. It's actually also happening in this year. It happened in our resort. It's normally the season is from, let's say, now end of November until January, beginning of January. But this year it has been actually happening quite frequently. And even yesterday I had the chance to see this. It's really something beautiful. It's something amazing that you feel that you're really on another planet or another galaxy, let's say. So I think if you have any guests who maybe like to visit our resort soon, we still have villas available, by the way, so you can recommend them, and there is a chance for them to see the plankton also. All right, now we are going to take the buggy, and then we will move to see some of our villas as well as our spa. The island, as I mentioned earlier, is medium size of an island, and we have total 80 rooms. All villas are coming with private pool, among them 44 beach villas and 36 water villas. So basically, the main differences will be between water villa and the beach villa. The beach villa is a little bit bigger than water villa. You will see later on. And I will explain about different categories of the beach villas and water villas also once we reach the room. You can see it's really full and lush vegetation around the island. Very wild and very beautiful. All right, today we will have a look at the Sunrise Beach Villa, which is room number 109. So we have total 3 categories of the beach villas, 44 in total, full inventory. Then they have 3 categories. First category is a beach villa with pool. It's located on the side closer to the jetty. That's why I actually put it as a basic. It's only 6 units. The basic category, it has a little bit of erosion in front of the villas, and it's very close to the arrival area where the seaplane's landing. That's why I put that at the first starting category. Second category is the sunset beach villa. I will drive a little bit so you can see the beach as well. But it's also very beautiful villas. The only thing which we put it on second category is because once again, it's located a little bit closer to the seaplane landing area. So, but the highest category that we are going to have a look now, it's our Sunrise Beach Villa. So all 3 categories have completely same layout inside and completely same design. So, but the difference will be in the beach and in the location. Welcome to our Sunrise Beach Villa. So you can see here we are entering the living area. We don't at the island, we do not have, unfortunately, 2-bedroom or 3-bedroom villas. However, in the beach villas, it's all the and separate master bedroom. So living room and master bedroom is separated with a door. The door is thick, so that's why actually we're very popular also for the families. The guests can come with 2 adults, 2 children. We can accommodate 2 children in the living room, and the parents can sleep in the master bedroom, and they can close the door and can have full privacy. So if you can see here in the living area, we have a sofa. So in case we can convert this sofa to another extra bed. And for the second child, we can place 1 more extra bed here. So it will be 2 adults, 2 children can easily accommodate in this category. Let's have a look inside of the bedroom. One very interesting thing about our concept, our brand, is we are not very much putting things into the design. So our design concept is more minimalistic. You can see very, very minimalistic, simple, and very natural colors. So, but at the same time, it's very elegant. So it makes you feel like you're at home, that you're fully relaxed, that you have these beautiful glass doors, which can actually make you feel that you're inside of the jungle. You can see all the vegetation, really your own small area, small territory where you can feel lost. So this is the concept of the brand concept of the island, to make people completely get distracted from the outside world. And also our beautiful thing is our bathroom. It's an open area bathroom. Some actually recently we trimmed a little bit of the grass, but normally it has, like, most of the rooms has a lot of vegetation. So you can see here is like tropical bathtub, as well as also like very unique point. We're using our own cosmetics. So it's brand Alila. So Alila Cosmetics and all the bath amenities and spa cosmetic that we're using is from our own brand, which is produced in Indonesia, and it's non-parabens, no chemicals, completely fully natural, as well as the smell specifically for our hotels. We have special lines amenities for her and for him, if I'm not mistaken. I think this is for her. So for which comes off for sure with all amenities, but very interesting thing, we even put in the lip balm. This is the line for her, for Miss or Mrs. And on the other side, we will put the lip balm and the soap and special shower gel for him. So for Mr. and Mrs., it will be separate as well. Also, we are providing the full set of like things that really necessary in Maldives, such as sun tanning oil, after sun lotion, as well as mosquito spray, and also plus we put in this pillow mist. So guests, before the sleep, they can spray it a little bit on the pillow and have an amazing sleep with only sweet and good dreams. All right, I think a very important part for us is to see the beach. Let's walk around outside and have a look at the beach and the ocean today. So you can see it's very, very lush and very, very private, completely surrounded by the nature. So all villas are very private. So for guests who are looking for the privacy, complete privacy, would say, so here in our resort, especially beach villas, would be one of the best options. So you can imagine now that you're here enjoying the sun, the crystal water. You can see the beach around. So Sunrise Beach Village has one of the best beaches, actually the best side of the area. So it's very wide, very long, has amazing entrance to the ocean, very soft. The sand is really, really soft and clean and white sand. So I think this one of the, if you're just looking for the place, for the beach villas and for the beach, this is one of the best category for them to allocate. However, at the same time, in the Sunset Beach Villas as well, we also have quite good area with the beach. We will walk around later on. So for the guests, but it's less units because Sunrise Beach Villas is only 27, but Sunset Beach Villas we have only 11. So that's why it's expensive actually 7 more, but both of the sides have a very good beach. It's very unusual. I think a lot of our guests commenting, the so far who visited, when they're choosing the resort, we ask them why actually you choose Alila because we're a new resort. Some, of course, they were recommended by our partners, but some are saying we choose Alila because of the design. You can see it's very contemporary, very modern, very unusual for Maldives design, but at the same time gives a complete feeling, tropical feeling and tropical jungle Maldivian relaxation. So design, I think, is one of our very, very strong, unique points, apart from, of course, the others. All right, we will now move to our spa. The concept of the spa is also be different from other resorts. Most of the resorts are having spa over the water or on the land, but we have a treetop spa which actually allows us to give more tranquility, more different feeling of the Maldives. It's more of that in jungle feeling. And where you in spa, you will see now you don't feel like you're in Maldives. So this was specifically our made by intention to make guests feel that they're in the different part of the world sometimes. So the spa is also very beautiful. You can see already some. We will wait for our guests to take the video first of the spa. Hello, hello, good afternoon. On the ground floor, we have our fitness center, our gym. We will show you the gym. Gym is this very jungle view gym. So you can see this panoramic glass, so you can see you feel surrounded with the trees and with the nature. And just imagine that you're taking the walk with me to the spa, to the heaven, taking the beautiful stairs. Welcome to spa. Oh, mhm. All right, so the spa is here. You can see it's very, very green and lush. We also do for some yoga sessions for the guest. Morning yoga, sunrise yoga, sunset yoga as well on complimentary basis, group yoga, and of course some individual personal yoga as well on chargeable basis. But here we have our special magic spot. We have a yoga area where we also do some trainings and do some classes for the yoga and also as well as the meditation. So once a month for all of our guests, when it's a full moon, we are making this full moon ritual when the guests can do some breathing session, do some meditation, and get the full energy of the full moon. So this is very beautiful, amazing area. But of course, if it's sunset yoga, we are trying to make the classes on the beach at the sunset. So it will give you much more beautiful view and much more energy as well. So I will show you one of the treatment rooms. It's a complete full serenity, full quietness. So all treatment rooms are same. They have two, it's for two people, but of course for couples, if they would like to take it for the single, for one person, it's also possible. And one of also very beautiful part is our bathtub in the spa, which is open bathtub. And here actually you can feel like you're in, let's say in Bali. So it will be a combination that you've been in Maldives and you've been in Bali as well. And our therapists are very, very strong and very professional. We have therapists from different countries, from Thailand, from Indonesia, even from Bhutan, which is a very, very strong lady, let's say. So for guests actually who coming here for spa, they really 100% would be satisfied and be like really relaxed and get like the treatment which they like. As well as also we are planning to make an garden. It will be under the spa. So there will be chef from the garden. So once the garden is ready and fully built up and fully arranged, we will make special lunches and dinners for the guests to try fresh vegetables, fresh salads, directly from the garden by the chef. Yeah. So this is also something that we are trying to implement as soon. Very beautiful today. Okay, let's go further on. So while we are moving to another restaurant, I will explain you about our meal plans concept. We are working on BB full board and so-called beverage package. So as I mentioned at the beginning of our tour, all of the meals for all of the meal plans are included in the Sea Salt restaurant. So for the guests who actually come in on half board, full board, and let's say we are having dinner, they can have a restaurant of the Sea Salt, or now we will show you the restaurant which is called Umami. It's our a la carte specialty Asian inspired restaurant. The Japanese cuisine, pro Asian. By the way, this is the side of the Sunset Beach Village. So we are visiting our Yakitori bar, and I will just want to show you from this side on the left, we have a beach, which is guest for Sunset in Beach Villas. So you can see the beach is also quite wide and nice. And on the right side from me, we have Yakitori beach area, where actually also guests can come and can use, can chill, relax, go swimming and snorkeling. From this side, actually, it's a very good accessible house reef, which guests can go and see a lot of fishes, a lot of good corals as well. So in front of me, it's a bit windy this today, a little bit, but still quite nice weather. So Yakitori bar is open from 12 o'clock until midnight. So here we're more serving of the very interesting Asian cocktails and mocktails. Hello, hello. So our signature cocktail here is Kyoto Sour, which is actually based on sake and has a little bit of jalapeno. It's very amazing, something very different and unique taste. And also for guests who don't drink alcohol or only drink mocktails, we can give some special pro-Asian mocktails, such as Odorakasu, which it has charcoals inside and very good for the health and digestive system. So as well here is the guest, recently we implemented. So for the guests who are, let's say, on full board or on inclusive package, they can have lunch also here, but it also will be very light yakitori grill or some light salad, some light menu. So going back to our meal plan, as I mentioned earlier, so right next to us, we have Umami restaurant, which is our specialty restaurant. So for the guests who do not want to have dinner in Seasol, but would like to try our another restaurant, which is Umami, or we also have one more restaurant coming soon. They will have credit $100 per person, like per adult, but sometimes credit can change from 50 to 100, depending on our special offer. So which we also inform our partners. But I would say that we have quite nice pricing. It's not too overpriced. So I think within the credit, you will be able to have quite good dinner also, at least to have some sushi, sashimi, and or one main. Also for the guests who are on full board, the lunch can be had either in seafood or in Pibaty, or in this bar yakitori, but it's more of the light snacks. So also going to the beverage package is something that we can actually add up on top of any of the meal plans. So for example, when you add beverage package on top of full board, it becomes all inclusive. Why? Because beverages will be included during the meal and during the opening hours of the outlets and of the bars. So basically it's all day you will have the drink, alcoholic, non-alcoholic both. So if the guests, for example, don't eat much, but would like to have half board or only BB, but would like to drink, have some alcoholic, non-alcoholic drinks, they can add up a beverage package on top of any of the meal plan, either on BB or on half board, which I think is quite actually flexible and more convenient for the guests to choose. By the way, now we have very good special offers. So if you book in on one meal plan, you can get upgrade to the next meal plan. So you may still catch this offer. We'll show you inside the Umami restaurant, our Asian inspired Japanese restaurant. You can see very elegant style, as well as on this we have a teppanyaki. So our chef has joined a couple of weeks back. So now we're starting a teppanyaki for our guests. It's another new experience, very classical teppanyaki, very interesting, very, very stylish. And there's special menu for the teppanyaki, but guests can apply their credit. So at the moment we have seen two bars, two restaurants, and one cafe, right? So and one more restaurant, which will be our very strong selling point as well. It will be our very unique feature. which is coming soon, is our restaurant on the Sandbank. So normally in the Maldives, the Sandbank is going, the guests will go to the Sandbank to have picnic, to have maybe one tent, to just sunburn and come back. Here we did a little bit of different concept. We have our own Sandbank and we did a proper restaurant on the Sandbank. This restaurant has hammock, has grill, has bar, and also it has all the facilities with the shower, with the toilet. So it's a proper facilitated restaurant with all the facilities for the guests. So for the guests who will be going for lunch there, it will be more of the picnic style. They can go snorkeling around the Sandbank. It's a very beautiful area with very live reef around that Sandbank. And for the guests who will be going for dinner in that restaurant, it will be more of the romantic experience. The guests will take a dhoni with a glass of champagne, look at the sunset, and then they will reach out. It's approximately 10 minutes by boat. So that restaurant will be launching maybe within another few weeks. So hopefully it's will be one of the very interesting and unique experience for all of our guests. And for sure, the most it will be grill, like Mexican grill, or still be a little bit of experimenting on the menu, but mostly it will be like seafood and grill, right? And it also will be very good for big families and the groups. For example, for the group of friends or the family who would like to rent that area for the private dinner or private party, not to disturb anybody, this option will be also available for them. All right, so now we will move to our water villas. So I guess a lot of guests will ask about the bicycles. Since we are not a big island, we decided not to implement bicycles due to the safety. As you can see here, the water villas are quite high or very high over the water. So that's why it was decided to keep the guests safe. And since we're not a big island, not to implement bicycles at the moment due to the safety reason. Well, good afternoon. Good afternoon. So the water villas, if you look at it on the top from it, it's in the form of propeller. On the right side from us that we see is our sunset water villas. On the left side, it's sunrise water villas. And in front, the room that we will see are lagoon water villas. Water villas, we recommend more for the staying with adults only. But at the same time, if the guests would like to take kids, it's also allowed, but the parents have to send disclaimer. So left side here is our sunrise water villas. Next to me is the lagoon water villas, and here that area is the sunset water villas. Inside rooms will be absolutely the same. The only difference will be the location, whether it's located into open lagoon view or sunrise view or the sunset view. I also love the small touch of greenery. It makes it feel a little bit more cozy and tropical. water villas are different from the beach villas. You can see it's a bit smaller. It's only 125 square meters. So the living area is not separated. It is in front of the bed. So we'll show you the bathroom here. A beautiful view with all these glasses. You can take a bath, look at the ocean. Sometimes dolphins come in this area. You can enjoy the view of the dolphins. From here directly, you can access deck as well as enjoy the hammock and your private pool. All right, so it's like really, really beautiful day to day. So as I mentioned earlier, you can see here it's a little bit of the high. So it depends on the tide. It can be lower or higher, but depending on the weather as well. But I love the hammock here. You really can take very nice, beautiful photos. This is specifically Maldives. Very special, very private, and very beautiful villa. So that's actually was the end of our today tour. I hope you enjoyed it and you learned a lot about our resort. And please, of course, if you have any questions or need any help, please not to hesitate to contact either Bliss Maldives or us. We will help you and we will give you more information. And for sure, since now will be a new property, we're trying still to implement some different things. At the moment, I would like to also mention about entertainment. We do have some live music a couple of times in the week, as well as we have in-house DJ who's playing more of the lounge music. But if your guest looking for completely relaxation and peace, I think this is the island where you have to visit, because we don't put much entertainment. It's really reasonable. It's like make guests really feel that they're completely relaxed and retreated and forget about everything. So we are more of the quiet concept with few of the entertainment. And of course, here, like, what can be better than this view? Thank you, Bliss Maldives, also once again for arranging this. Nilena, Ayana, do you have any questions?